Angela Sinclair, concerned about her son Gary, sadly passed. Just wants to know if he's pain free. Let's ask Gary, shall we, and see what he's got to say to you there, Angela. What we'll use these mediumship cards, and on each card there is a message, pre-written message, and as we shuffle them, let's hope that Gary's spirit places those cards in some sort of configuration so that we can see, not necessarily word for word, but see the sort of thing he probably might be wanting to say there. That's we will shuffle. We ask, Spirit of Gary, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Gary, through these cards and move among us. Spirit of Gary, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Gary, through these cards and move among us. Spirit of Gary, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Gary, through these cards and move among us. We ask this in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to Gary and all absent friends. And we just cut the deck like so, and just neat them up so they're nice shape and Bristol. And we'll just rotate them and bring them down and along here, just to the side here, and then we'll deal some cards. Normally 3 cards I like to deal, but sometimes if we feel drawn, it can sometimes pull out more. Let's just see now where the deck split. Of course, where you saw the deck split is where it is thought to be at its most energetic point when asked for Gary. So first of all, Gary, we do welcome you to our sitting. Thank you for your presence, and let's see what message you've now got for your mum there, Angela. Let's just pull out the first card and we'll just flip it over now, just rotate it nice and slowly there, just out of respect for him, and we'll just see what he's got to say. The first card there just says that I have no more earthly worries. That's what he's saying there, Mum. He's just saying, Mum, look, I've got no more earthly worries, and I suppose he's okay, isn't he, with that. Let's just see what other cards. I suppose you could say these cards are a bit like a phrase book from the other side, aren't they? In the sense that they sort of help find the right phrase. Spirit places the cards in position, and then the message can be conveyed. The next part of the message is just saying we are so connected there, Mum. I've no more earthly worries now, woman, but look, we're so connected. Because you're my mum, aren't you? So, you're my mother, so you'll ever likely be connected, aren't you, Gary? I think that might be stating the obvious, but of course, we're so connected there, Mum. Sometimes you just have to just clarify things, really. Let's just see what else you've got to say, Gary. He's just saying, Mum, you've nothing to feel guilty about, Mum. You've got nothing to feel guilty about. I've got no more earthly worries, and Mum, we're so connected just right now, as we speak, maybe because I'm here. We're so connected. I'm talking to you, Mum, and just remember, you've got nothing to feel guilty about. That's the main thing, isn't it? As you can see there. This is the point now where, if you don't mind, Gary, and everybody there, this is the point where sometimes 3 cards are sufficient, but I tend to be either nosy, curious, or it's either that or it's spirit just urging me on a bit. I just feel like another card wants to come out here, or Gary just wants me to pull another one out. And this other one seems a bit loose, so I think we'll just pull out the next 2 cards, I think. I think that's so we're doomed to the next 2 cards now, aren't we, Gary? And he just saying in this card, Mum, he's just saying, if I'd only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. I suppose a touch of regret going on here there, but nevertheless, Mum, we're so connected, Mum, in the sense of I've got no more earthly worries. We're so connected, and of course, just remember that really, and with that, let me just see what we're doing, and you've got nothing to feel guilty about, Mum. But of course, if I knew then what I know now, benefit of hindsight is a wonderful thing. I suppose you could call that card the I always call this. There's 2 or 3 of these cards in there. Benefit of hindsight is a wonderful thing. I call them the benefit of hindsight is a wonderful thing card. That's what I call it. But of course, yes, Mum. Don't you feel guilty? If I knew then what I know now, then of course things would be different. I would have lived differently, you know that, Mum. But I've got no more earthly worries now anyway, and that's the main thing. Don't define anything. Don't define us by what, you know. Don't define all of us by what we did then. Define all of us by what we're doing now. I think that's what he's trying to say, isn't it, to Gary? Another card. This is that second card we were on about, and he's just saying there, Mum, I'm standing right next to you, and I think that we're so connected. See the link there with those 2 cards, how they've come out there. I've got no more earthly worries. We're so connected, and then this, I'm standing right next to you. So just to sort of summarise, I suppose you could say, or just go through it again, just briefly there. He's just saying, Mum, he's just saying, look, to you there, I've no more earthly worries now, and we are so connected. You have nothing to feel guilty about, Mum. If of course, if I had only known then what I know now, yes, things would be different. I would have lived differently, Mum. But just remember, I'm standing right next to you. So don't define me by what I did then. That's the tail wagging the dog. Don't define me by what I did then. Define me by what I'm doing now, which is standing right next to you. And with that, I think we'll just get all these cards here, get Gary's cards, won't we, Gary? And we'll just now turn them all over like that and just place them face down like that, just out of respect. And Gary, unless we feel drawn again, unless you feel as though you want to pass another message to your mum there, I think we'll now say goodbye to you there, and thanks for your present. Thanks for the message. It's frank, wasn't it, really? Frank and to the point. Yes, we just had to face up to it a bit, but nevertheless, he just wanted to reassure you that it wasn't your fault, I suppose, in that sense, was it? And the benefit of hindsight is a wonderful thing. It's a lesson for everybody, that, Gary. So thanks for that, because we can all connect to that in a way, can't we? But you're standing right next to your mum even now, because of course you have to bear in mind that spirit is beyond time and space. So although you may be watching a recording now, in actual fact it's happening now, isn't it? In that regard. So with that, we say love is the law, love is the bond. merry did we meet, merry do we part, and Gary, merry may we meet again. And we just grab these cards here, as you would say, the rest of the deck, and we just place them nicely, just nice and gently on top, and lay Gary back to rest. Rest in peace, Gary, and until next time. Blessed be to Gary and all absent friends.